And here we are in the Divine Crusader tree. This tree is for paladins or cleric. I believe it probably is more fit to a cleric than thematically, but very close to paladin, cleric, or very close anyway. In this tree, right off the bat, we can see that it grants us melee power, ranged power, and hit points, meaning that if you are a spellcaster, you're not going to find a lot in this tree, but you could find other things, defensive things. It's an expensive tree to buy up. All my 55 points did not get me everything. I left out a secondary shield bash chance, so if you were a shield bashing character, I also had to leave out this true seeing and immune to blindness, and I left out improved sunder, so you could gain improved sunder if you wanted to there. But I was able to get everything else, all of the cores here, grant these extra hit points, melee power, and ranged power. We've got our mantle, we've got our epic strike, and we've got our epic moment. Remember that your epic mantle, they are exclusive. You can take more than one, but you can only have one epic mantle active at once. You can only use one epic strike. You can take multiple epic strikes, but they put all of them on cooldown with each other. So you can only use one, and then your epic moment, you are only allowed to have one because it is a tier 5 ability. The epic moment for Divine Crusader is Beckoning Divinity. It goes on a 5-minute cooldown and lasts for 30 seconds. That's your superpower ability. It looks okay considering. There's a lot of good stuff built into this. If you use Divine Crusader in the old, you'll recognize this. I was able to grab the favored weapon for Drow. This character is a Drow. It lets you pick really any favored weapon that exists. So whatever you were using, you could then pick up as a favorite weapon. That's great. The mantle makes everything that you use your alignment. Unfortunately, I don't remember what alignment this character is. She is true neutral, so that really won't matter because being true neutral doesn't really count as an alignment because it's right in the middle. But if you were lawful good or something, that would greatly help you. So let's look at this. So you can see there's a lot of passives, in this tree. And then we've got our actives. This is our epic moment. This is our mantle. We'll activate that. There it is. Now, this also gave me an attack bonus equal to my base character level, which means I attack like a fighter. That is fantastic. If you're melee and you're not on a fighter, but you want to, fighters are amazing in DDO. They just wreck everything. So to be able to attack like a fighter is very good. And so here is my Consecration. Consecration is my epic strike. Consecration in the old system was great. Consecration in the new system is probably even better. And so here we go. We're going to try it out. Now I have everything turned off on my sorcerer. And I have my mantle on. Apparently this is a dragon, so we'll see how we do against the dragon. So there's my epic strike. It's healing me. It's also doing damage to the dragon. It's doing holy damage and fire damage because the dragon is standing right over it. And it's doing a significant amount of damage. This dragon is a poison dragon, but you can see it's not super damage, but it's hurting the dragon. Basically the consecration damage looked similar to sort of like the warlock aura in the type of damage that it does. I have stacks of poison on me. I'll drink a neutralized poison potion. Now I know part of this boosts my weapons. So not only can you make a holy weapon, but Yes, I've got a base attack bonus equal to a fighter. And now my base attacks are a lot bigger than they were. My Consecration heals, and it also does damage to them. Oh, and you can see standing on the ground gives me 10% more. I am immune to petrification, have more PRR, and some more absorb. So this seems to be a good, strong tree for melee. Ranged, I would assume that you could throw your Consecration down. And apparently it has a stun built into it as well. I'm going to try the throwing dagger to see. Now remember, this is a level 1 dagger. So the damage I'm seeing is level 1, and don't pay any attention to the fire damage because that comes from my level 30 feet. Okay. When I activate my Epic Strike, it heals me, it lasts for 15 seconds, it goes on a 15-second cooldown, but it also, oh, that gives you shield, so you're immune to magic missile. Consecrate burns with fire and light damage, so if you were fire or light based, it also buffs the party. Yeah, so this is a very, very powerful, and it has a stun effect that it does when you activate it. That big burst of blue, that's a stun effect. Not quite sure why Giant Hold is so empty. Maybe that's just how the Epic Zone is. There, it stunned him. Or I don't know if it's a stun, more of a daze. Feats, I get Smite Evil as well. So that's a ranged version of Smite Evil, and this is a melee version of Smite Evil. So we will those of you who use the Paladin's Smite know that it's very good. And we will try to find more mobs. I'm not sure where they are. Sometimes this game acts very strange. This is one of them. I don't understand why mobs are so spread out in here, but you can see that was the stun from activating it, and it got almost all of them. It killed 2 of them. And now I'll save it and I'll do it. It's once every 15 seconds you can do this. There it is again. That worked. And the damage from it is going to kill them. It's holy fire. So I'm going to activate my epic moment. And what this does, it lasts for 30 seconds. And it gives me positive healing. And it doesn't matter whether or not you are Warforged, it also works. Gives you repair. Yeah, that stun, that hits very, very good. So I'm sure any group would benefit from having a Divine Crusader in it for this Consecration, because that stun is awesome and it's doing a ton of AoE damage and also adding a group heal. So very powerful. Join us for more. I plan to do lore videos for each quest in DDO, as well as the raids. Plus, I will be releasing more Session 0 videos for DDO on topics such as player character races, the religions of Eberron, the Last War, and the Mournlands, the Dragon Marks, the Dragon Marked houses, and much, much more. Click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below. I like interacting with other players. My main tune in DDO is named Mary. I am on Sarlona. I also have a guild on the Hardcore League. My guild is Death Smile. Please say hi if you're on either of those servers. Subscribe to see more Adventure AI content about DDO, Dungeons & Dragons Online, and gaming in general. I also play Star Wars The Old Republic. You can join us at Adventure AI on Discord. Check us out on Twitch. Check us out on Twitter. You can go to our Patreon and become a patron of the channel, where you would get access to all of the scripts, the images, the music, the videos, as well as behind the scenes, and the ability to request topics for me to make future videos. Thanks very much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope your adventures go well.